Hi, this is Rowan from Heidevolk.
This is Reamon from Heidevolk.
And you're watching
The Age of Metal.
Hello everyone, this is Miguel with the Age Metal, and I'm here with the guys of Heidevolk, directly from Holland,
Yes.
right? It's a bee in the bus, okay. How excited are you guys to tour the US for the first time ever?
Yeah, we're pretty excited because after 10 years of residing in Europe and just doing gigs all over there, we decided it's time to go across the Atlantic and to the US. So we're very excited for the first time, and we're definitely coming back now.
Well, it's been 2 dates so far. The first one was a show in Denver and a day off in Albuquerque. So far, how's been the experience to be in the US?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. The people in Denver were fantastic. They opened us with open arms, so thanks for that. And Albuquerque was, a bit strange.
Why?
Well, we had a day off and we were on a big open road. We were, sort of the center. And there were only guys with big, the spinning wheels, just driving from left to right. I saw the same cars like 8 times. They were just driving and, playing music and looking out of their cars.
And there were like 2 roundabouts, so you had a roundabout over there and a roundabout 1 kilometer further, and then everybody's like roundabout, roundabout. That was so awesome. So, but it was a nice trip. We had that night. We had like every bar on that strip. So
Oh, wow.
that was awesome. Yeah.
Great to hear. Well, talking about music, your latest album, Batavi, came out almost a year ago. What is the conceptual idea behind this? Because I know it's a really structured idea behind of the whole record.
Yeah.
If we can talk about what is the idea behind the record.
Well, it is actually a record about the story of the Batavian people. It's a tribe that comes from our country in the part where we live in, and the Batavian people they have a very exciting, very inspiring story. They traveled from Germany to the Netherlands, and they saw the Roman Empire. They met the Roman Empire over there, and they tried to fight it, but no, they had to make an alliance because it was obviously the Roman Empire was much bigger than the Batavian tribe, and they did all kind of things with them, but until a point that they revolted, and they tried to gain their freedom. So it's a story about that, and we do it in like 9 songs now.
Definitely. Well, from your point of view, what are the main difference between Ode Ground, your previous release, and Batavi?
Well, after Uit Oude Grond, we thought, we sit back together in the rehearsal room and everybody played their ideas and their riffs and their songs, and we noticed that, this is a bit darker, a bit heavier than the previous work. So I guess that is the core of Batavi. It is a bit darker, it is a bit heavier than the previous work. And we looked for a producer, Peter Takten, from Sweden. And he made it even darker and heavier. So I guess that's the biggest difference.
Yeah, it's a bit less folky. It's more metal, and I think that's the biggest difference.
And actually, kind of like that was my next topic. The album was produced by Peter Takten. How you guys get him on board of Batavi, and how was the experience of working with him in the studio? Because he's been working with pretty much every big band out there.
Yeah. I think that's a story for you because you went.
We went there, and I asked him the same question. Why did you agree so quickly to produce us? And he said, "Well, I never did a folk metal album before." So I was curious about you guys. So that was the reason why he produced it. And how was the work? It was fantastic. He's really professional, but also very easygoing. You know, he listens to your comments and thinks about it for a moment, and then starts, you know, doing his thing. And suddenly a whole new sound is created. Fantastic. good guy and fantastic to work with.
He also really understood what the songs were about, because when we decided to have a producer that did not do any folk metal albums, we were thinking, well, this is maybe a step out of our comfort zone, and I don't know how it works out. Yeah, I know how it works out because Peter Tagrin is great, of course, but we don't know what it would do for the sound. But he really understood it, and I think it turned out the way we wanted, and also the way he wants it. So.
Definitely, the album sounds fantastic, and it's just like really heavy as hell.
Yeah.
Your lyrics are entirely in Dutch.
Yes.
Why singing in Dutch and not in English?
Well, commercially it's not the best idea to do that, but then again, we do not live from this band, so we can make this decision. I think it's the easiest way for us to convey the stories we want to tell the world, and also it kind of defines where Heidevolk is about. So we sing in Dutch, and that's something that creates the Heidevolk sound.
Yeah, well, it seems only logic. You know, we sing about Dutch mythology, Dutch nature, Dutch history. So why should we sing it in English? You know, it seems only logic to do it in Dutch.
From that point of view, it's totally understandable.
Yeah.
Well, talking about Pagan Fest, you guys did a little run, pretty much one date down in Mexico in Circo Volador with the guys of Exio, Alestorm, and Troll Fest. How was the experience for you guys the first time in South America? Well, in Latin America, I would say.
It was great. Look at the pictures. No, it was awesome. We kind of knew what to expect, but it was bigger and more fun than everyone told us. So it was awesome.
Yeah, just when the doors opened, everybody just ran or fell over each other just to get in the front row. Incredible, just incredible. Yeah, you know the audience, you could really, how do you say it, work with them during the concert. You just come on, sing with us, and great response. Was fantastic experience.
If you see 1,000 Mexican people singing in Dutch, you know where it's about. That's fun.
Well, so that means that is the chance to see Heidevolk tour in South America later on?
Definitely, yeah.
We definitely want to. It's yeah. I guess that will happen. I guess
they were working some things out, but we're not a band that can tour like a whole year. We only have like days off from work, so we can tour a month each year. So we have to choose our destination. So South America, you'll be somewhere next.
Well, closing up, what is after this Pagan Fest America? Do you guys have plans for summer festivals? What's next for Heidevolk?
Well, I think the biggest thing on our agenda is writing new material now. We have a lot of basic structures for songs, but it's gonna take a lot of work to make that to follow up to Batavi. So I guess that's the main priority right now.
Yeah.
You guys have something structured already, or some ideas?
Yeah, but
we have a lot of ideas.
Yeah, that's the whole problem. We have so many ideas, and they're so different. They go from rock to heavier death black folk. So we have to figure out what we really want for the next album.
Yeah, it's a process where we write songs on our own, and then we got to really take them to the rehearsal room to bring it all together. To make one sound of it and to make all the songs work. So it's gonna be a
lot of work.
A lot of work. But I think we can fix it before the end of the year, and then we'll go to the studio somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm afraid to say. It's always a big because there's so many different types of music in Heidevolk. You got sort of a rock vibe. Sometimes it's blast beats, black metal. Sometimes it's even old school death metal. That's because we like so many different music. So I have no idea when or how we're gonna release the next album. I don't know.
All right, well, guys, thank you very much for taking the time to talking to us here at the H Metal. Good luck with the rest of Pagan Fest. Looking forward for the first show tonight. Never seen you guys before, so obviously this is going to be the first time. Looking forward to it.
No pressure.